YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're gonna go ahead and check out the other dynamic duo. Is none other than Kanu. Kanu is a 95 rated card. He has high medium work rates right footed with 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now we don't see much versatility with the card as he can only play the striker and center forward positions. And as you guys know, Kanu has not been a very desirable hero card this year, but he is 6'5" with both the aerial and rapid playstyle pluses. So I think that is safe to say we have ourselves another aerial beast, and I do think that he's actually going to be quite solid in game. Now if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from an attacking perspective. If we go ahead and just move the 49 defending to the side for one moment, the lowest stat that he does have is 90 for his passing. So if you do want to go ahead and run him at the center forward position, I think that he's going to be a really good target man, but you can also create a few chances with him. He does have 95 pace overall with 89 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. Now that is a bit of a pace split, so you would probably want to go ahead and give him a chem style to help out with that. The 95 shooting is probably where the card's going to go ahead and excel the most. He does have 98 attacking positioning and 98 finishing. They did also go ahead and give him the power shot playstyle plus. With his 5-star weak foot, he should be very clinical. Now because we are in July, it is very important for your striker to have really high passing stats, and Kanu does have 90, which is pretty solid. He does have 97 vision, 96 short pass, and 92 curve. I think that you can most definitely expect his passing to be quite accurate. Now the 97 dribbling is going to be a really interesting stat to go ahead and test out. Keep in mind, boys, he does have a bigger build in game. He is 6'5", 90 agility, 88 balance. Not bad for someone of that size. I think that he should be quite quick and swift on the ball. And the rest of his dribbling stats are really good. 97 reactions, 99 ball control, and 99 composure. I think with the way that the card is set up, the engine chem style is probably your best option to really help out with his agility and balance. And then last but not least, and another huge part to his game, the 91 physical. Now he does have 92 stamina, which for a striker center forward is pretty good. And then he does also have 94 strength and 82 aggression, so you can most definitely expect him to be very strong on the ball. Now if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Kanu does have 12 different playstyles. He has the chip shot, power shot, rapid, and aerial playstyle pluses. And I feel like the rapid and aerial are going to be two really important playstyle pluses to incorporate in game. The power shot is a really nice addition as well, but I wish they would have given him something else rather than the chip shot. And then he does also have the finesse shot, power header, incisive pass, pink pass, flare, first touch, trivela, and acrobatic. Now he can have the controlled and controlled lengthy acceleration types, and when it comes to chemistry styles, there's probably two options that are going to work really well with the card. Now with the engine chem style, he is going to have the controlled acceleration type, and I feel like the engine is going to work really well if you want him to be a little bit more balanced from an attacking perspective. It is going to give the card 96 pace overall, so you can most definitely expect him to feel very fast in game with the rapid playstyle plus. It's also going to give him 94 passing, so the passing should be very accurate in game. And then last but not least, and most importantly, it's also going to give him 98 dribbling, really helping out with the agility and balance. He's going to have 94 agility and 96 balance, so I mean, him being 6'5" should be quite smooth on the ball. Now, if you do want Kanu to just get into really good areas and convert a lot of chances, then I do think that the Hawk is another really good option. With the Hawk chemistry style, we are going to have the controlled lengthy acceleration type. He's going to have the same 96 pace. We're going to go ahead and max out his shooting at 99, and then it's also going to give him 95 physical. He's going to have 98 strength and 90 aggression, so he should be very strong on the ball, and I feel like it's going to be very difficult to get him off of it. And something that I find really interesting, boys, if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here with either the engine or the hot chemistry styles, he does become a 98 rated striker or a 98 rated center forward. That's going to be very interesting to test out in today's video. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Kanu card. We're going to be playing him at the striker position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1, and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1. We're coming up against Kaka, Hule, Balak, Arda Güler. It's a very strong team. But yeah, man, as you guys know, there are so many good aerial beasts currently in FC24. We have Weghorst, we have Sorloth, we have Boniface. So I think that is going to be very interesting to compare Kanu to those three players, because I think that those three are probably the top 3. Now, first things first, boys, you guys know how we like to start every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, Kanu is 6'5", a bigger build in game. I think that he has the tall and lean body type. And we did go ahead and give the card the engine chem style, so a lot better agility and balance. I mean, and for someone of his size, he does feel quite smooth on the ball. That's going to be really interesting to test out a little bit more. Now, at the striker position, I just want him to get into really good areas and convert a lot of chances. I do expect him to be very clinical. Now, we do have JJ Okocha in the team as well. Kanu, decent acceleration right there. Now, with this really high strength and aggression, I do think that he's going to get a lot of jam. Okay, right there. Did feel a little bit clunky on the ball, but my opponent did read what we were going to do. Oh, Ansu Fati, that's a good little tackle right there. Kanu, we need good attacking positioning. Little step, drop of the shoulder right there. Rapid playstyle plus. It's a bit of a tight angle, but I will say the acceleration does seem to be very effective so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and signal Kanu to make that run, and I'm just going to try to go over top. Okocha with a lovely ball over top. It's a good touch. Rapid playstyle plus. We're just going to go around the goalkeeper. I think that if he didn't pull out his goalkeeper in that situation, Van Dijk would probably catch up to us. But really good attacking positioning, and I love the addition of the rapid playstyle plus. It's going to be a huge part to his game. And I know that he's a bit more of a target man, especially with the aerial playstyle plus, but it does seem like he has the pace to get in behind. Can we maybe get away from Van Dijk? That's a really nice touch right there. The physicality, man. Okay, so if you do want to maybe go ahead and give him the hot chemistry style to make him a little bit stronger on the ball, you can. Because in that situation, we got pushed off the ball by Roberto Carlos. He is very strong, but I feel like we should be doing a little bit better. I might just try to break the defensive line again with one over top through ball. He hasn't really tracked it. Kanu, good attacking positioning. 5-star weak foot power shot. You know what, boys? It's not a bad attempt. Reece James with a nice touch. And again, whip it in. Kanu, good attacking positioning. Aerial playstyle plus. Schmeichel with a brilliant save. But that is most definitely what he brings to the team. Udogie, come on, man. Can we kick off extra time with the bang? Good ball. We need Kanu in a good position. Like an offside position at the moment. Through the legs. Kanu, good left stick dribbling. Rapid playstyle plus. 5-star weak foot, man. That's what I'm talking about. That is a phenomenal finish right there. And we need to see a little bit more of that. The engine chem style helping out with the left stick dribbling in that situation. Reece James, I could whip it in maybe. Kanu, back post, aerial playstyle plus. It's a really good header, man. It's a really good header. 6'5" with the aerial playstyle plus. We all know how OP that is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and we are coming up against another very strong team. R9, Xavi Simons, Ribéry. Now, we do have a little bit of space right here. We're going to go ahead and maybe just try to move his defenders a little bit more. Kanu, fake shot. Fake shot again. Near post finesse shot is clean, boys. It's a very good finish again. And I feel like for the most part, the finishing in and around the box has been very nice and very effective. Now, we do have a little bit of space down this right-hand side. So with Reece James, I think I'm just going to go ahead and play it to Diani. Might be offside. We are onside. Good. Kanu, 4-star skill moves. Decent turn right there. Now let's see if we can maybe test out the left stick dribbling a little bit more. Maybe try to go down the byline. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. We're going to go for a Trivela near post. It's a bad angle. Now, the one thing that I have found really effective with the card is whenever you go ahead and signal him to make that run, if you can go ahead and time the over-the-top through ball, I think that with his attacking positioning, it's very difficult to defend against that. Oh, that's good from Reece James. Kanu, a little bit of space right here. I could maybe go for a simple pass. I'm going to go for a power shot. Kanu. It's a decent attempt, man. I love the addition of the power shot playstyle plus. Definitely adds a lot to his attack. Now, like I said, this guy has been pretty good at defending corners, so I might try to apply a little bit more power and aim for the penalty box. Kanu wins the header. Aerially, a very good striker. If you're really good at crosses and if you're really good at corners, I think that he can bag you so many goals. Can we maybe take the lead right before halftime? We got a little bit of space right here with Reece James. Kanu in a little bit of like a deeper position. I'm going to go power shot near post. It's a decent attempt, man. Even like with the power shot, it is a very easy way to go ahead and win yourself a few corners. Good from Thiago Silva. That's a lovely step. Kanu, the acceleration boost is nice. I'm going to go near post right here. 5-star weak foot. That's what I'm talking about. I think that as long as you can go ahead and incorporate the acceleration boost as much as possible with the rapid playstyle plus, it is low-key kind of difficult to defend against him. Reece James, good tackle. We had to get that right because we were so exposed in that situation. Kanu with the reverse. JJ Okocha finish. Nice, man. He's moving his goalkeeper a lot. And in some situations, you can also go ahead and use him a little bit like a playmaker. As you guys saw in that situation, we just kind of slowed it down a little bit, waited for our more advanced center mid to make that run. And his passing has been quite accurate. I think now we just maybe whip it into him. He's kind of like in between the fullback and the center back. Kanu. Hey man, listen, a very clinical striker. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Futties Hero Kanu card in a few games of Foot Champions. And I will say, for the price, another really good SBC to go ahead and complete. Now, in order to complete the SBC, it is only an 86 rated team. So it's only going to cost you like 50,000-60,000 coins, which is a huge W in my opinion. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the engine chem style. So he does have 93 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. And I do think that his pace for the most part in-game was quite effective. I love the addition addition of the Rapid Playstyle Plus, I think that the acceleration boost after the step over is really effective and really difficult to defend against. Now the 95 shooting for me personally, boys, was a standout stat for the card. If you do go ahead and run him at the striker position, I think that he can bag you so many goals. 98 attacking positioning, 98 finishing, 5-star weak foot with the power shot playstyle plus is a huge W in my opinion. Now in some situations, I do think that you can also go ahead and create a few chances with him. I do think that he's best suited as a target man, but with this really high passing and really high dribbling, the versatility is there. Now the one thing that I really like about the card is that he does have a lot of passing playstyle. So with his 99 short pass, 80 long pass, and 99 curve, the chance creation with the card is most definitely there. The 97 dribbling was kind of a stat that I expected to be a little bit better in game. Now keep in mind, boys, he is 6'5" with a bigger build. With the engine, he does have 94 agility and 96 balance, but it didn't really feel like that in game. I think that the press proven playstyle would have been a really nice addition for the card to really keep that left stick dribbling a little bit closer. In some situations, you can most definitely feel his bigger build. You can most definitely feel the lack of balance. And if you do want to maybe go ahead and make a sharp turn or maybe perform a skill move, it is a little bit slower. So just definitely keep that in mind. And then last but not least, in a huge part to his game, the 91 physical. Now, if you are a little bit worried about his jumping, you can always go ahead and give him the hot chemistry style to help out with that. But even with him having only 82 jumping in the aerial playstyle plus, I do think that aerially he was very strong, which was really nice to see. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like a 9.4 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the striker position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. Now, as you guys know, we currently have so many aerial beasts in FC24. We have Weghorst, we have Boniface, we have Sorloth, Hosselu. But if I had to go ahead and compare him with the likes of Sorloth, Boniface, and then also Weghorst, I do think that they are still better in game. Now, if you didn't complete the Weghorst SBC, you do still have Boniface that you can go ahead and get from the Futties Cup. But if I had to choose between Sorloth and Kanu, I do still think that Sorloth is the better option in game. But nevertheless, if you do prefer your taller, more physical type of strikers that do have the aerial playstyle plus, I do think that Kanu is another really good SBC to go ahead and complete. And if you do want to have a bit more fun with the game, if you do want to go ahead and test out different players, I think that it's a really good SBC to go ahead and complete, and I would highly recommend them. But that is going to be the end of today's video, boys. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.